I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got music on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go.
Hi all, Baldphill here, Rant Football Round 8 predictions. I know what you're thinking, he's not doing it the normal way. Quite frankly, I've got to rush a bit. So much work's been on since I've got back, trying to catch up with all the mess what's been done for the 3 weeks, that I'm just going to quickly do it like this. So I put a nice background for me behind because I'm missing Orlando and the weather in England has sucked since I've been back. Right, so we get to Saturday's games. What is Saturday the 5th of October? And the first game, 12:30 kickoff, we've got Brighton versus Tottenham. Tottenham after that, the score was ridiculous. I've never seen Tottenham give up so easy against Bayern Munich in Europe, the 7-2 at home. Something's definitely not right at that club. A lot of players trying to deny what's going on there, saying there's no rift. There's something in that dressing room. It's not just because of the Bayern Munich game. They're losing to Div 2 sides in cups. They're not playing well in the Premier League at all. There's definitely a rift. As a Chelsea fan, we have seen this enough to know something's not right. Tottenham, I'm not sure what's wrong with you, but the half-12 kickoff is against Brighton. Now I think player pride, Tottenham will win this. I think Tottenham will win 3-0 because I think Brighton are bloody awful. So I'm going 3-0 to Tottenham. We move on to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. First one, Burnley versus Everton. Burnley, Sean Dice and his voice. Yeah, and Everton with the manager, what should... Wow, I don't know how he got the job. I don't know how he still got the job. Quite shocking to me, really. He's a shocking manager. I think with that squad, they should do better. So Burnley, Everton, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Liverpool, Leicester, what a game this is. And I can't believe it's not on Sky. Sometimes I don't get a Sky. Or BT, Sarah drove for their fixture choosing. Anyway, Liverpool, Leicester, I think it's going to be a tough game for Liverpool. Liverpool play midweek in a tough game where they won only 4-3 on Wednesday night. I can't believe they've got them playing Saturday, but that's the choices they have. So I think even though it's at Anfield, I've got a feeling on a 2-2 draw in this one. We've got Norwich, Aston Villa. Yeah, you can tell I'm looking at something to look at the games because I'm not going on the top of my head like normal. Norwich versus Aston Villa, 2 teams that come up last season, both having good results and then bad results. So we never know what's going to happen here. I've got a feeling though that Norwich have been lucky and it's been a good run. I'm going to go 1-2 to Aston Villa. I'm going to go for an outsider because I want to win these things and I never win. So people may think, well, go for the obvious, Phil. But no, if this pulls off, I could win the mini league finally this week. Yeah, so 2-1 to Aston Villa. Watford versus Sheffield United. Watford, Wolfo, can't see what's going on. I already think they're down personally. I think the players already given up. I'm going to go... yet again, 1-2. So 2-1 to Sheffield United. West Ham, Crystal Palace. West Ham will win this. I hate saying this because I hate West Ham, as you know. But I think they're miles better than Palace. I think Palace are a joke. And I think this game will be 2-0 to West Ham. So we move on to Sunday the 6th now. And there's quite a few games this Sunday. We've got a 2 o'clock kickoff. Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Bournemouth have been in form. Arsenal can't defend like Chelsea, but have a great attack line. I'm going to go for 1-1 in this game. Man City versus Wolves. Wolves finally got a win last week, but this is Manchester City. City had it quite easy in Europe. I thought they still won easily. I think they still hurt from that defeat against Norwich. What was the worst thing ever for everyone probably, or a team like Norwich beating them. I think we're going to go though 3-0 to Manchester City. Southampton versus Chelsea. It's good for Chelsea having a 2 o'clock kickoff on a Sunday after playing Wednesday in Champions League. Chelsea didn't even have to travel that far. They only went to France. It's actually nearer than Manchester, I think, the part of France Chelsea played in if you take the Eurostar. So there won't be much problems with that. The boys played well in Europe. I think they're just getting more and more confident the more they play as a team. Tammy Abraham is turning out to be a great little striker for Chelsea. We know there's going to be ups and downs in this season because not everything's going to be right because they're a young squad. But I still see Chelsea winning this one. And I think this will be 3-1 to Chelsea. I'd like another clean sheet, but I just can't see it right now, until we get Rudiger back. Then we've got Newcastle versus Man United, what I believe is the last game of the weekend. If it's not, I'll record again in a second. but I think it is. Both teams have been. Man United just drew with a team in the Europa League who's not really up to the standard they should be playing. They're struggling, United. There's something fundamentally not right at this club, full stop. They need to sort this club out as quick as possible. I don't know. It's a real hard one because United are really that bad right now. And Newcastle are just bad anyway. Do you know what? Man United have got to win a game sooner or later. This is going to be 0-1 to Man United, but it's going to be a terrible game, and United have got a lot to work out. If they haven't got a striker back, I'll probably muck this up, but I'm going to go 0-1 to Man United. Well, I've checked, there's nothing on Monday, so pretty much that's good. I didn't think about the internationals coming up. Yeah, more internationals, what we have to worry about are decent players getting injured. By the way, congratulations to Maury and Tammy Abraham for their England call-ups. Hope you get some game time out there, lads. You proper deserved it. You've been solid for Chelsea, both of you. So young, got a great future ahead of both of you. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is get on to everybody else's predictions, and then we'll see who does the best. I need to win this week. I'm sick of finishing second. I need to feel like a champion. Something Liverpool haven't done for a long time in the Premier League. Sorry, Liverpool fans and Tottenham fans. I don't think you should come on this, because if you're anything like your team, you're just going to fall apart and finish bottom. See you soon. Baldphill out.
Hi guys, back here for RantFOOTBALL. No fancy location this week. I'm back at home after a fantastic 3 weeks nearly 3 weeks in Florida. Got to meet your fantastic host Phil, so cheers mate. And on last week's results, you did give me a little bit of help. I did get third, but you guys must have given some, because we all did well. There was only 3 points in all between all four of us. So let's go into this week's. Brighton and Tottenham, one apiece. Burnley and Everton, I'm going to give that 2-1 to Burnley. Liverpool and Leicester, I'm going to give Liverpool 2-0. Norwich and Aston Villa, I think it's going to be 1-1. I'm losing focus. Watford and Sheffield United, I think it's going to be 1-0 to Sheffield United. The evening kickoff, West Ham and Crystal Palace, West Ham 2-0. On to the Sunday games, Arsenal and Bournemouth, I think it's going to be 1-0 to Arsenal. City and Wolves, I think it's going to be 2-0 to City. Southampton and Chelsea, I think it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. And Shipbricks and Turds, in other words Newcastle and Man United, I think it's going to be a boring 0-0. So yeah, that's it guys, that's all the predictions for this week. Do your thing again, try and get me up there again. All I can do is apologise about this. It's jet lag. I'm sorry guys, I'm just absolutely bollocksed. I was up till 5 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep, and then I was up at 9:30. So I was 4.5 hours sleep in probably 39 hours or something stupid. So do your usual stuff guys, give Phil some love, give him a like, share, comment, and we'll see you next week.
My first appearance, thank you for having me on. Let's see if I'm any better at predicting Premier League games than I am at managing nostalgic fantasy football clubs. I'm going to go Brighton 0, Spurs 2. Despite the fact they were completely embarrassing midweek, Brighton's lack of goals could prove a problem. Burnley 1, Everton 1. Solid club Burnley, and this was tough to call, so I think a draw is probably fair. Liverpool 1, Leicester 2. Liverpool proved how poor they are defensively. This will be a real test for them against Leicester. Norwich 2, Villa 1, purely on the home advantage. I'm going to say Watford 2, Sheffield United 0, just because I really hope Watford win after the way Wilder threw Henderson under the bus. And West Ham 2, Palace 0. Both had good starts, but I really like Haller and Yarmolenko. On to Sunday's games, I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 1. Arsenal are terrible, and Bournemouth are going to make it very difficult for them. Man City 3, Wolves 1. Man City will concede chances, but Wolves will struggle after the Europa League fixtures. Newcastle 0, Man United 2, purely on the basis that Newcastle are worse than Man United, no other reason. I think both managers face a sack if they lose. And finally, Southampton 1, Chelsea 2. I think this could be a really good game. Both have got impressive players, but Chelsea should just about have enough, with Abraham and Mount in particular in good form.
All I do is win,